Good morning. So today I'm gonna try and repot this fiddle-leaf fern. It's a very large plant. Well, it's not a large plant, but it is tall. So it stands probably from the bottom, well, from the base of the plant, right, to the top. It's about, probably about, well, it's at least 6 feet, right? It's at least 6 feet. And probably more like 7 if I stretched it out, because it's kind of bending. It's like an S right there. And if I stretched it, it probably would be about 10 feet, maybe not quite, maybe 9 feet, easily 8. So anyway, I need to repot that, but what I would like to do eventually is to air layer it somewhere around there, so I can make another plant, so that I can have another, matching, well, it won't match exactly because it won't be the same, but so I can have another plant to go in this corner. So I'll have 2 plants in my room for this bay window. So anyway, I'm going to start with this. Right now I'm going to take, because there's like some shells and some rocks and some marbles in there, and then I'm going to move on over here. So as you can see, I'm in my bedroom. So still trying to figure out where things should go, how I should be doing things. But as it is now, this trunk is a very good space. I put an old torn sheet on top of it, because these days I don't get newspapers anymore, so I'm just going to use this sheet, and that'll be just as good to reuse it. I could just wash it and reuse it. So I have this pot here. I actually used it last year in a container outdoors, and I have some soil here which came from, well, it's actually old. It's old. It's potting soil. It's actually like old soil from different containers. I would mix it normally with like a half and half mixture of soil and potting soil that comes from like old containers, and that's what I have in here. I have some in the bottom, and I also put some fertilizer, which I like to put into these Parmesan cheese containers. I think this is like a 10-20-10 NPK. So it's just a little bit of fertilizer in the bottom. Yeah, I don't want it to get leggy, so I won't put too much fertilizer, but I want to make sure there's enough nutrients in the soil. So let's get started. Okay, I just wanted to show you that basically, well, let's see. I had these fallen leaves that were on the bottom there. I'm just going to use them as decomposing matter inside the pot. So I'm not going to throw away that good valuable stuff. I used to like to put things in here because I was concerned that the cats would start to dig in there, use it as their litter box. But I don't know if they ever did that. They never did that, I don't think. But nevertheless, they are not in the habit of doing that. So I don't really need to do this anymore. So I may not put any more rocks at the top. I don't know. I'm thinking about it still. But let me finish this and I'll come back. Alright, here we go. So this is going to be tricky because this plant is so lanky. But let's get the show on the road. So basically you need to like just loosen the pot. This plant has been in this pot probably a couple of years. And because it is a very big plant, it's outgrown this pot very quickly, so, ooh, yikes. Alright, so perfectly, I gauged perfectly how much soil to put on the bottom, so it's important to not have too much space not to have too much space above the what am I trying to say? Above the soil line. So it's just about right. Anyway, so now I'm just going to put some soil. Ooh, this is heavy. Put some soil around the sides. I may or may not put a little more fertilizer before I get to the top. I think I will because it's a big plant. It's a big plant. Like I said, I don't want to put too much fertilizer because I don't want it to get gangly. I don't want it to get too tall, too fast any further. But at the same time, I believe that the soil here, the old soil that it's been in, is very spent. So I can afford to put a good amount of fertilizer. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of roots in here from a plant that was in here beforehand. That'll just become organic matter that the plant can utilize, and it'll be that much better for it. I don't tend to use organic fertilizer for houseplants. You know, I don't mind using this kind of artificial stuff on my houseplants. I save the organic stuff for my edibles, for my outdoor garden. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit of fertilizer. Not too much. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna finish up, get to the top. So I like to stand here by this window and look out at the world. Now that we're having this global pandemic issue, it's curious to see how people are reacting. People are like walking down the street, and listen, if anybody out there is doing this, you know, don't do what you must. If you feel that you must and feel comfortable, then do what you must. But I think that it's kind of ridiculous to walk down the street with a mask on your face and there's like nobody around. The air itself is not gonna kill you, not the air itself, it's the exposure to people. So if you're just walking down the street with a mask on your face and there's nobody around, it's a little bit redundant to do that, because the fresh air is you know, I mean, the air is fresh. So, and especially walking around with gloves on, I mean, what are the gloves doing? Are the gloves going to protect you too from airborne pathogens? So I would say save the misery of wearing a mask or gloves for when you're actually in the store in contact with people. So if you're going to be in the supermarket or, you know, the laundromat or wherever you have to be because you must be outdoors in contact with people, then yeah, put on your mask. Put on your mask when you're in the store. Put on your gloves when you gotta touch things that other people have been touching, but if you're just walking down the street, you don't need your mask and you don't need your gloves. That's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure it's based on science. So, like I said, if anybody out there is doing that and you feel, you know, that's making you, that's comfortable for you because you don't really trust, you don't trust the environment, you don't trust that the air is clean enough to breathe and not kill you outside when there's nobody around, then fine, you know, whatever. Do what you must. Do what you must. For me, I'm not going to put on my gloves and my mask until I'm actually in the store with strangers. So I think that's it. I think this is good. Ooh, that looks so nice. That looks really nice to me. Wow. Alright, let me show you when I have it placed. Okay, so now I gotta put the stake back in the ground, in the soil, so that I can tie it to the wall because it's so gangly. It's not, it shouldn't be this tall for the amount of leaves on it. Or should I say not the leaves, but the stem is very, very slender, so it's really not able to support the amount of leaves on it. So anyway, so I stake the plant, and then I have a little hook on the wall, and I'm tying this ribbon to the hook so that it can stand up straight. And then I have another string at the top of the stake. I hope you can see all this because I don't think the phone caught that. Alright, so I tied the top. Anyway, looks pretty good, don't you think? So, I don't know, I think I might go ahead and do that, that air layering today. If I do, it's going to be another video. I mean, I don't have all the ingredients, let's say. Everything that I need. I don't have everything that I need. I have to get some sphagnum moss and some netting, and there's so many things in this apartment that are just lost. I don't know where anything is really. Certain things crucial I just can't find. But anyway, I'm looking for things, and as I find things, I'm working with what I got. So, yeah, probably the next project is going to be air layering this baby. You know, up here, probably. And, that's it. So, thanks for watching.